I was watching YouTube videos at the coffee shop earlier when inspiration struck, and I had it all planned out in my journal, but the mic was not plugged in all the way, so I did not get any of it. How appropriate for my first video. Audio didn't record, it's a tale as old as time. Yeah, let's move on. So I've lived in North Hollywood for 10 months. I just moved a couple miles east to beautiful Burbank. It is a mini trek to get to the train station now, but the bike ride is like picturesque, and I've had a lot of important thoughts on that bike path. I think the best planning and plotting, daydreaming can be done in between places and like below places. It like puts you on a different level than what's happening in the moment and makes it easier to float around in speculation about the future. I actually like really like taking the train. It's like what I pictured doing when I was little and thinking about where I'd be when I moved away from home. It can be like a little inconvenient sometimes, but you know, I'm broke. Oh my god, speaking of money, I found $5 on the ground today. It was like the best moment ever, so I bought some coffee at the coffee shop that may or may not be right next to Buzzfeed. We're at Sunset Gower. If you know me, you know I'm obsessed with the monkeys. That's the corner where Peter was like taking the heart across the street. They film over there. I just think it's funny that it's I kind of have a pattern, okay? 4 dudes fucking around Hollywood, 4 distinct personalities, adorable, films at Sunset Gower Studios. Am I talking about the monkeys, or am I talking about the Try Guys? I could be talking about either one. And guess what? Last obsession, the monkeys. Next obsession, the Try Guys. And here we are, in the center of it all. So yeah, what the fuck was I talking about? I was rambling on. I should have been paying attention to what I was saying, because now I'm gonna have to repeat it all. Great first, it's a great first step into the world of vlogging, Bella. I just tend to veer towards places that I hope to someday end up. It's my dream to work at Buzzfeed, and what the hell is gonna come from me just stalking around their office? Absolutely nothing. I lack a certain element of business tact that I think might be needed in the world of online video content. I'm going to VidCon, and hopefully I'll learn from that. Now, the smart thing to do would have been to get a creator pass, because I'm a creator. But at the time, I was thinking, oh wait, I don't have any money. I'm gonna buy the cheapest one. So I bought the community pass. The creator pass, it turns out, was only like a little bit more expensive, and it sold out like right the fuck away. So I should have gotten that, because like all the fucking awesome panels I want to go to are creator panels, and like I can't even get onto the second floor apparently, so I don't know how I'm gonna try and get in. Like I'm gonna try and ask them, like, are there some seats available? Can you let me in, please? I don't think it works that way. And like a bunch of security shit is happening this year, like new security precautions. So definitely not going to be getting into some of the panels that would be most useful to me. Oh, look at this lighting. Oh, what a great place to stop and film. Probably shouldn't though. Yeah, I feel like there's probably a lot of people in my same lane where we're here, like we're some of the crazy people who decided to just come here from all over everywhere, but like what's the next step, you know? Like how do I get up there? Like how do I get up there? It's like, it's right there. The goal is here, where it's right here. Yes, I'm vlogging. There was a moment earlier that I'm gonna include, even though the sound wasn't working, where I was vlogging and someone honked a car. I thought it was like just someone honking because it's LA and people honk. But no, they're honking at me. I'm drawing attention to myself here. Oh, well, I guess I should explain what happened with the bed bugs. I stabbed a bed bug with a skewer, like a kebab. I was holding it up with the kebab, like in the air. I was holding the bed bug in the air and it was still crawling. It's a moment like that where you're like, what am I doing? Why am I only making $1,000 a month? I can do better than this. And I think that's why people at the top usually say that they started at the bottom. You need to have that absolute misery in order to fantasize about something better. We've all like had those moments where it feels like the end of the world. You don't have any kind of base below you. When I have moments like that, it's usually when I'm in a state of limbo, like in between two places. When I was on my way to LA with my mom, we were in a fight. I was in a motel in the middle of nowhere. My whole life was in a car. I had left my home, I hadn't reached my next home. Limbo. When you're lined up at Central Casting for 3 fucking hours, and then someone reads the door, and all 100 of you realize you have to go home because it's a holiday and they're not open. Limbo. When you move into a new apartment and there's bed bugs. Side note, I used to live with 17 people. I thought I was escaping. No. Now I live with 1,800 bed bugs. I want anyone to know who has been there in that like awful, I don't know what's gonna happen next thing, to know that it's like 2 days, 3 days max. And then like the next great thing will happen and you'll be like fine. From my experience. I'm seriously so mad that I wasn't recording when it was like baller lighting, and now it's like lighting sucks balls. The point of this was supposed to be when you feel lost, you're probably just like wandering around, and the next thing that will happen is probably that you'll wander into something. I know. Sage advice from Bella. It looks like this video is probably gonna be a piece of crap, but if I post it, I should mention, if you are going to VidCon, you should say hi. I don't really know why you would want to. Like, I really don't have any kind of reputation for